Hello everyone. Now in that sessions we have to study about electric vehicle working. Now how they work. An electric car is powered by an electric motor rather than gasoline engine. The electric motor gets its power from a controller and the controller is powered from an array of rechargeable batteries as shown in that figure. So electric car is powered by that AC motor and the motor is powered by that controller and controller is powered by that rechargeable battery. Here 12-volt battery are placed. A gasoline engine along with the muffler, then catalytic converter, tailpipe and gas tank were all removed. The clutch assembly was removed, the existing manual transmission was left in a place and it was pinned in a second gear. A new AC electric motor was bolted to transmission with adapter plate as shown in that figure. An electric controller was added to control the AC motor. A battery tray was installed in the floor of the car. A 12-volt lead acid batteries were placed in a battery tray as shown in that figure. Electric motors were added to power things that is used to get their power from the engine and the water pump, water steering pump, air conditioner. A vacuum pump was added for power brake which used engine vacuum when the car had an engine. The shifter from a manual transmission was replaced with a switch, distinguished as an automatic transmission shifter to control a forward and reverse. An automatic transmission shifter is used to select a forward and reverse. It contains a small switch which sends a signal to the controller, and a small electric water heater was added to provide a heat. A charger was added so that batteries could recharge them. And this particular car actually has a two charging system, one from normal 120 volt or 240 volt wall outlet and other from Magna Charge inductive charging paddle. Now the first system, that is 120 or 240 volt charging system. The gas gauge was replaced with a voltmeter, and the gas gauge in electric car is either simple voltmeter or more sophisticated computer that tracks the flow of amps to flow and from a battery pack. Everything else about car is stock. When you get a drive the car, you put a key in ignition and turn it on position. To turn on a car, you shift into a drive with a shifter push on the accelerator pedal and go. It performs like a normal gasoline car, and here are some intersecting statistics. That is, the range of car is about 50 miles, that is 80 kilometer. Then the 0 to 60 mph time is about 50 seconds. It takes about 12 kilowatt hour of electricity to charge a car after a 50 miles trip. Then the batteries weight about 1,100 pounds, that is 500 kg, and last for the 3 to 4 years. Then the heart of electric car is a combination of electric motor, then motor controller, batteries. Then the controller takes a power from a batteries and deliver it to a motor. An accelerator pedal hooks to pair a potentiometer pair a variable resistor, and this potentiometer provides a signal that tells the controller how much power it is supposed to deliver, and the controller can deliver a zero power when a car is stopped and full power when a driver floor that accelerator pedal or any power level in between. Now there are the two potentiometers for a safety sake. The controller reads both potentiometers and makes that their signals are equal. If they are not, then controller does not operate. And this arrangement guards against a situation where potentiometer fails in a full-on position. The very simplest DC controller would be big on-off switch wire to accelerator pedal. Most controller plus power more than 1500 times per second in an AC controller creates a 3 pseudo sine waves. Uh, it does this by taking a DC voltage from a batteries and pulsating it on and off. In an AC controller, there is additional need to reverse the polarity of voltage 60 times a second. Therefore, you actually needs a 6 set of transistor in an AC controller, while you need only a 1 set in an DC controller. So in AC controller, for each phase, you need a 1 set of transistor to plus voltage another set reverse the polarity. So you replace that 3 times for 3 phase 6 total set of transistor. It can deliver a maximum 50,000 watt to the motor. So using a 6 set of power transistor, controller takes a 300 volt DC and produces a 240 volt AC 3 phase. The controller additionally provides a charging system batteries and DC to DC converter to rechargeable battery of 12 volt. So here a AC controller is replaced by a DC controller as shown in that figure. Then what are the benefits of that electric drive? That are drive motors run quieter than internal combustion engine. The noise emission from electric vehicle is very low. At high speed, a rolling noise from a trace its loudest sound. Then electric vehicle produces no harmful emission, greenhouse gases while driving if a high voltage battery is charged from renewable energy sources. An electric vehicle can be run CO2 free. Then in the near future, if particular badly congested town center are turned into a zero emission zone, we will uh, only be able to drive through them with a high voltage vehicle. Then electric vehicle drive motor is very robust and require a little maintenance. It is only subject to a minor mechanical wear. Then electric drive motor have a high degree efficiency of up to 96% compared to internal combustion engine that have efficiency of 35 to 40%. Then electric drive motor have excellent torque and output characteristics. They develop a maximum torque from standstill, and this allows the electric vehicle to accelerate considerably faster than vehicle with internal combustion engine producing a same output. So that are the benefits of electrical vehicle. Then what are the drawbacks of that electrical vehicle? That are electric vehicle have limited range due to a battery size and construction. Then charging a high voltage battery can take a long time depending on a battery charge and a power source. Then network of electric charging station is sparse. Then if a destination is beyond a range of electric vehicle, the driver will need to plan the journey where then can I charge my electric vehicle on road? So that are the question marks. So that are the drawbacks of electric vehicle.